E so I went with the braids, everybody. I went with the braids. I put up a whole video and I was like, should I go with the straight hair? Should I go with the curly hair? I went with the braids. And it's a different type of braids. I've actually did it myself, so interesting. Ain't the it, you know what? It don't look bad, but it looks like I need to do it a couple of times, and then it'd be like cute, cute. But now it just looks cute, but it needs to be cute, cute. So I'm sitting here, guys, and I'm sitting on my porch. So you probably hear some kind of rustling or something. And it's a beautiful day. Believe it or not, it's raining, and it just started raining. And I was saying to myself, you know what? I bet you it's gonna rain. And sure enough, it is raining, and it does. It feels good. I love it. You know what? I'm kind of different. Some people they love a nice sunny day. I love that. People love snow. I really love that. But I really love sitting and it's raining. It's on a summer day. I love that. I used to love when I was at the pool and it's nice and warm and it starts just to, it's like summer showers. It would rain just a little bit and you sit underneath the, your whatever your coverings or whatever, and then it goes away and then you can go back in the pool. I love stuff like that, or be at the beach or whatever. So, what's up, everybody? As always, you know what me, I'm always saying, I hope you had like the best day, night, or whatever it is ever. I want you guys to enjoy this commentary. Listen, I don't know if it's called commentary or it's called the word of the day. You know what? We're going to say it's the word of the day. And it was something that I wanted to talk about. And I think I want to go ahead and share this. I put up a whole video calling, don't allow people to have space in your head. And since then, I decided to go ahead and talk about it again. And a lot of times, whether what it is, whether you're working at a job situation or your family situation or just things in general, personal relationship situation, sometimes we can allow people to have space in our head even when they're not around. And I know that sounds crazy, right? Even when they're not around. They could not even be in the room. They probably never said anything to you, but they got space in your head and they just talking to you, talking to you, talking to you. And you sitting there and you're like, that is messed up. I don't like the way you said that. I don't like the way you treated me. I don't like the way you go about doing things. And this person who's in your head, right? Let's say allegedly. And people be killing me to do that. Allegedly. I do the same thing. I'll be like, allegedly. People that are in your head, right? That person in reality, so I'm gonna go reality. In reality, is basically walking around not even thinking about you. You are not in their head. Matter of fact, they're the person who's causing all the drama, and they don't even know that they're doing it, but yet and still you're harboring your feelings about whatever might have went down or did go down, and now it's unresolved, and now you're frustrated and you're thinking about it all the time, and that person is walking around like everything is just cool ice and butter beans and some turnip, whatever, right? Y'all hear that rain? Oh my God, I love it. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but yeah, I'm sitting on my porch. And you know, a lot of times we allow people to be in our head, and it's hard. It's hard. And they say if you do things 21 times or 28 times, I don't know, it's in the 20s, you put it into practice. So I'm suggesting think differently. Oh wow, y'all hear that ring? Wow, some cars going by. So anyway, think differently and try it for at least a month. Okay, how many days is in a month? Try it for at least a month. Think differently. All right. Don't allow that person to take space up in your head. Put other things that are more positive. What about going back to school? or reading that book you never had a chance to, planting those flowers you just never got up to doing, you know, taking those walks, getting that exercise in, learning how to cook a new dish, whatever it is, put those thoughts in your head and let them disappear. And try it for a month and reprogram the way you're thinking. Because I'm going to tell you something, and this is true facts. The person who you're allowed to be in your head, they're going to be who they are regardless of the way you are, regardless of whatever you do. They're going to think about you however they feel. If they don't like you, they're not going to like you, okay? Unless you guys sit down, have a conversation, y'all come to a conclusion that, the way y'all were thinking about each other just was not the truth, right? But the person that you're allowing to take up space in your head, they're going to be who they are. They're going to do the things that they're doing, whether it's negative or whatever it is. But you can't allow them to occupy your space. Let them occupy their space. Let them live their truth, their moment, go through whatever they're going through. And if they're talking about you or doing things or telling other people that you're this, that, and the other, stop caring, because whoever they're talking to believes what they're saying, then that person wasn't in your corner in the first place. You can't control how people think or perceive you. You just can't do it. It's not, you're not God. Okay? You're not God. You're not Jesus. You didn't walk on water. You didn't turn water into wine. You're just not. So put those positive thoughts into your head. Believe in yourself. Focus on your dreams and what you are, and you know who you are. So if you're a good person that in general do good things, continue to be the person you are. And don't, at any means necessary, allow that other person to define your character. You defined your own. And when you put people in your head, you're allowing them to define your character. And a lot of times, when you start, and a lot of times you be adding stuff, you know what I'm saying? You add, like they might have did something and you're like, I bet you they're about to do this. I bet you they're about to do that. You're adding that drama to you. You're raising your blood pressure. You're causing your health issues to go bad. And that person is living their life happily. Be your own person. And let's try this for 30 days. All right. And I'm speaking from experience, guys. Okay. I used to work at this place. I'm going to tell you guys the story. And I might have told you guys this before. I was working at this place. And at the time, it was paying decent enough money to add to my bills to where we were finally be able to do the things we needed to do. But mentally, I allowed all the drama that was going on at this job to determine the reason why I went to go work there in the first place. And ultimately, I wound up leaving. And if I could tell, because I was much younger then, if I could talk to my younger self, I would say, get your papers. Don't care what they think, because if they're thinking what they're thinking, they're going to think it anyway. You can't control that. You can't control how somebody feels about you. You can't sit there and make them like you. They don't like them. Let them not like you and get what you need to get out of life. Live your life to the fullest. Don't allow them to take up space in your head and cut your life short. Cut your potential short, cut your vision. And then something, when you allow people to take space up in your head, you know what happens? A lot of times when you allow people to take space up in your head, you become disgruntled. Then all of a sudden you start doing things that make you look bad. And then everybody starts looking at you and perceiving you as the enemy when in fact you're not. So that's why we can't allow people to take space up in our head. Be happy. Live your life. Enjoy everything. Wake up. Allow God to say, listen, like I'm sitting here on the porch right now and it's raining and I'm enjoying the moment. I'm feeling good. I'm good. You let yourself be good. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I wanted to come on here and talk about that. Okay. If you guys have any comments, please leave it below. Let me know what you think. Give me some advice so I can, hey, even if you would like to come onto my show and let's talk about it, go ahead and do that. If you hit show more, it's my email address and my contact information. Shout out to my wine glass supporters. All of that is below. Please support them and go and check out their places. This show was sponsored by RimTech Solution, which is an IT company that takes care of your IT needs. So I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day. I'm going to let positive thoughts in my head. Please, you guys do the same. This is your girl, DD Walker Live. Yes, and you are listening to the DD Walker Live show. And one more thing, and this is the most important thing. I love you, man.